stand, we got our sticks here.
What's up YouTube? It's your boy Andrew from TideWe. Today me and Jason are gonna head out to do some late season scouting and one tree stand hang on we're gonna set up and take one down potentially. Not really sure what the game plan is here. We're just gonna kind of go out and check things out, trails, etc., food sources, and see what's going on out here. It's February, man, what's today? February 7th, and stay tuned.
All right, guys, so as Andy was saying, we're gonna go out and do a little bit of scouting. We're actually gonna get a stand hung right now. You know, we always talk about no pressure, no pressure, no pressure in the woods, and that's how you kill big deer. Well, winter is probably one of the best times to put pressure into those areas, into those bedding areas, and get those stands moved around and hung in the right spots so that you can kill a big buck next season. So we're gonna go out, take a look at a spot. There's a creek crossing that I identified this fall that I really wanna get a stand in, and we're gonna go out there and check it out. All right, guys, so we took the sled back as far as we can go down this trail. Now we're gonna have to take this off of here, and we're gonna have to drag the sled with everything back through the cedar swamp. Like I said, this is a remote place that we're gonna access back here. So we're gonna walk our way through the snow and try to find the spot where this creek crossing is. Hopefully the snow is not as deep once we get inside the swamp. Holy smokes. Look how deep that is, guys. Guess nobody ever said hanging a stand in February is going to be easy. Well, guys, there's definitely a lot less snow. You can see here, able to walk on top in most places. As you can see here, we're going through a pretty thick cedar swamp. Basically, when the rut comes, this becomes a bedding area slash cruising highway, and we're going to a creek back here, and there's a really good creek crossing in a couple places, and these trails kind of come to a V. So we're gonna set up a stand back here. It's gonna be one of those all day sit, you know, rut stands. All right, guys, so I mentioned before that we had a creek crossing. So this is that creek crossing. The spot is actually just on the other side of this area right here. So we're gonna cross the creek here with the stand. So basically gotta come this way. That's fine, I got it. All right, get up here. So now, guys, we're just kind of scouting a little bit. There's deer tracks in here. You can obviously see, you know, they're using this, they're eating the cedars here in the wintertime. We're kind of just looking at this, guys. We found there's a nice white pine right here. Big white pine right here. It's got some really good back cover going this way. A little bit of trimming, but this should be a really solid spot come rut 2020. Yeah, we just cut some lower hanging limbs. Yeah, but I know they're gonna cross there but after this year, like hunting with you and being a little more aggressive, like it definitely made me want to get back in here and hunt for the rut more. Andy just found something, a den or something.
Yeah, I heard him.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think I just heard him.
Oh, it is a den. So we're not really sure what this is. Could be a few different types of animals, but I want to show you guys something here on the tree, and maybe you guys can comment below and let us know what you think it is. But there's pretty good claw marks going all the way up this cedar tree, pretty high. I don't know if it's a fisher, I don't know if it's a pine marten, but comment below and let us know what you guys think that this den could be from. We're gonna start out with just a single stick, then we got some sets of sticks to go all the way up. You know, the nice thing, guys, is I'm using my TideWe decoy gloves. These are neoprene decoy gloves, but they're really nice. I'm touching this metal. It's cold outside, obviously. It's wintertime, so it's nice to be able to do this without getting cold. got all our sticks set. So I'm gonna climb down here. We're gonna get our harness on and go ahead and get our stand in there. We got a nice big muddy stand. You can see compared to my hand, really big. Like I said, this is gonna be a rut spot. So I wanted to get a comfortable stand with a nice comfortable seat so you can, you know, make sure you're staying out there as long as you can during that rut time. Hooked up here, got my lineman's rope, leaves me hands free. Makes it 1,000,000 times easier to hang a stand. Got the stand, as you can see here, tethered off above me, tied off down there. So there's no weight on the stand, it's just hanging there. And now I can get my my ratchet strap secured and get the first one on here. One of the funnest things about hanging stands is the pitch and catch of the ratchet strap. Ooh, nice shot, right to the hand. All right, so we got our first ratchet strap on here. You know, I always like to use ratchet straps. They have a huge poundage limit capacity. You know, not that the ones with the stands aren't safe or anything, but I'm not a small guy, so big straps help. Wow, this is like a serious struggle bus. Jesus. All right, got that one on.
Hey guys, me and Jason got the tree stand all set up in this location that we picked out. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of, you know, why we chose this location, what we think is going on. The issue we got going on is this cedar swamp is so thick. It's hard to penetrate, one, and there's two, it's so thick that it's hard to find areas that are clear enough to have a stand, you know, to even be able to shoot 20 yards. So we found this little opening, and it just so happens to be in the location that Jason found all of these trail crossings. So as you can see behind me, we had a storm this last summer that just blew down a lot of the cedar swamp. So what we did is we took this tree stand and we put our back to the blowdowns, knowing that the deer can't travel in that specific area. And in front of the stand, obviously, we got our shooting lanes and our open spots. And what we think is going on around here is we see a lot of deer chasing early morning up in the Oak Ridge that's to the north of this. And, you know, they kind of disappear mid-morning, 9, 10 a.m. And we think that what happens is they're chasing a lot of these does back into the bedding areas mid-morning. And, you know, they're kind of just cruising the bedding areas and pushing around the bedding areas and instead of going back out to the Oak Ridge during midday. So, yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys an update. And let's see what 2020 brings.
Well, guys, they say that prep for killing a big buck starts way before the actual hunting season comes. This is actually my first year ever hanging a stand in the wintertime. So I don't know if that means I'm crazy, if I'm more committed, or what it is. But Andy was nice enough to come out. We got to shoot a cool video today. Trudged through some seriously deep snow, but we found a really cool spot. So we'll probably come out here a little bit later in the year and hang another stand in here. That way we got a good filming set come during the rut. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.